Hagajing persang ban kentiu ya kilat kalit kawan. Bat ban pensuk ya kalit kawan kabam keta kamariang. Myntri Rangbah kejela Megalaya Conrad kongkal sangma aka kendai trik ujeliau arajar apun rio. Ulah kawek lama ban pli ya ibas elektrik kibatamai hapok ke PM ibas sewa skim. Ya kini kejingelang ban pelat gini kibas la penlong daga tenat penroi sor kejela Megalaya ya kabla penlong aka taraghar State Guest House Shillong. Kajing temu kajing wanra ikini ki ibas kalong ban wanra ya karukom net rukom wan ke bansuk ya kipat ba baraku joko poru kabanam dan keta ru em ya kamariang saudong saukun. Habakran yang kini kejingelang Myntri Rangbah kejela ulong ba kajing ia jikipat ba akalit kawan kedai kaweni kejing ia kabalamat la selamba digi brio jong Nongbah Shillong. Ula kedau syuk ba kani kerukom kebalwan ra mentaleng ba kini ki ibas. Kedai banwan ra ya kalit kawan ke basengan bat kabala mencannya. Myntri Rangbah kejela ulong syuk ba kejing temui kalong ban senak pen kenria bat ban penyar syuk kini kejing syakri sya ka New Shillong. Hakaba andon kisrok folien ki ban penyeso. Bat hagini kerukom onla ban tau syuk ya kijaka ki bakam jerngam bagi jaka ki bakam keloy. Bat bagi brio kinyo kalat ba kinyak kejat. Myntri Rangbah ulong baga sorkar kayale ban pentemai hiru ya karukom bandon ka jinglum khajna ga bomdon watang shinayaru na kabenta ki electric vehicle. Myntri Rangbah kejela ulong syuk ba ban peninuk sai ki wei ulapan mena babaro ki menteri sorkar bat ki he officer sorkar shen ken sa penon kamno da ki kali elektrik. Hagajingran jeng Commissioner but Secretary katanat penroisor kejela Megalaya Vijay Kumar D. Ulong ba kajing play ba kajing kawel amai kini ki bos kadai ban pensuk ya kalik kawan ha Nongbah. Ulong ba kini ki bos ndon ke AC ke GPS nang ta pada ndon syuk kiwe kilat bat kijing rak boper. Ulong syuk ba kajing temu hi kalong banwan ra ya shispa sanpol ki bos. Ha ka ba kajing temu kalong bankit kumba nreo po hajar ngut kinong nong wan ha kasisni. Bat kaniru haga wigar kom kan long kajing pelat bani okam ya jam ya kisamla. Commissioner but Secretary la kru syuk ba shisen charge ka ke bos kelaban ya chispa propo hado arspa kilometer. Ulong baka don ru kalat haga ba anla ban penrong yagi wheelchair na kabenta ki brio ki ba pendan kami ki wheelchair. Bat kru kom od ya ka bai tiket ru kan long da ka core digital.
Different mechanisms are being piloted and experimented, and slowly and steadily we are seeing that we are coming out with a model that is more adaptable and tailor-made for the needs of our city. And the ultimate goal of this entire process is really to figure out how we can decongest the city, how we can ensure that people will use public transport more than the personal vehicles, so that the congestion in the city can reduce, and that of course, as we know, has got multiple benefits for everyone. So I'm very happy today that the e-buses are being launched, and of course we will see more of these buses coming up, and I'm sure that slowly and steadily we will see the impact of this kind of a system coming into place, which will lead to ultimately the desired decongestion and reducing the traffic issues that we have in the city in the days to come. Apart from all of this, you're aware that the different parking lots are coming up in different areas, and very soon we'll be inaugurating many more of the parking lots, especially the one that you've seen next to the additional Secretariat building. That, as you can see, that in the beginning there were not many vehicles, but today it's almost about 70%, 80% full. So it's really showing that transition and the change that we wanted to see to ensure that, as I said, with a larger goal of decongesting the city. So we are actually seeing the impact now, and I hope that the efforts will continue and we will be able to really see that change that we would like to see in the long run. And as you are all aware, that our administrative city also, in terms of our secretariat for the time being, is coming up in the Mount Yangdyang area, and we are working towards creating multiple routes to connect to the new secretariat city. And that also, as I said, will lead to a huge decongestion, because we expect that large number of vehicles as well as overall administrative work to a large extent will shift there, which will decongest Shillong city. We are working, as I said, towards creating a 4-lane that will connect straight from the existing city into the new administrative city, and also other routes are being worked out, and some routes already are in place. So all this complex network is being done with the aim to ensure that we can actually implement and have smooth traffic transition in the future when it comes to the new Shillong city area. It means the new administrative city. So therefore, once that happens, we do expect that the existing place where we are, that we'll be able to use some of the space there to again expand the roads, create more walking space, and of course minimize any kind of dismantling of buildings, but try to create more green space, more open space, and more walking space within the city once we're able to shift slowly and steadily the different offices to the new secretariat. So that's the kind of a roadmap we have. And of course, it's not possible for me to share all of it, but it's just to give an idea of the fact that we have a plan and we are working towards it. Of course, the plan can never be perfect. We'll adapt as we move along. But the vision that we have set, the thought process that is there, what we're doing today is part and parcel of that particular plan. To conclude, the whole process of bringing in e-vehicles is also something that we have been working on. As you're aware, we had a policy where we had ensured that there is no registration and zero tax when it comes to electric vehicles. Last 3 years it has been there, but the response was very, very less, and we did not get much of response from the people. But of course, there was a time frame for that policy, so we are working on renewing that policy in the sense that the same policy will be extended. So I just wanted to share with the public. Some people were complaining that now registration fees is being charged for e-vehicles. That's because the duration of the decision we took automatically expired after 3 years unless it was renewed. So that renewal will just require one cabinet meeting to be held, and we will renew that. So I do hope that more and more citizens start using e-vehicles, because it is the right direction to move. And as you can see, I also use an electric vehicle. And simple questions people ask me, but where's the charging station? And you'll be surprised to know that's the first question people ask, that, but where do we charge? And a lot of people don't know, actually you charge at home, because it's a simple system. It's like charging your mobile. So it's not that you need a charging station to charge your vehicle. You just put in a small machine. It's really small, and wherever you park your vehicle or keep it, it's just it fits there. And it's a very simple system. So a lot of people don't realize that you don't need to go to a charging station to charge your vehicle. You charge it at home. That's what we do. And you'll be surprised to know that last time I drove from here to Cherrapunji, to Sora, and going to Sora and coming back, it showed that I had covered about 70 kilometers I had used. And you'll be surprised again to know, because a lot of people say, well, it's more than that, because you end up, the distance is much more than that, going and coming. And I was telling people that if you drive it yourself, because I drove myself, is that the electric vehicles, it's quite amazing, because when you're going downhill, it actually recharges. So if you actually leave the accelerator and don't press the brake and allow the friction to slow down the vehicle, that friction is actually recharging your vehicle. So if you actually are able to control the way you drive your vehicle, the utility of the battery and the way you are, you actually recharge. So my point being, if you're going from here to Guwahati, you will show utility if you can do it well, that is, manage it well. You will show only about 30-40 kilometers of utility. But while coming up, yes, you will consume much more. So on an average, really electric vehicle also requires a bit of training for the drivers to drive. Why I'm sharing this with you is that a lot of misconception is there among people. First, where do we charge? So you charge at home. Second, is it possible in hill area? Because it's up and down, is it very much it is possible. Because you recharge, because of the friction, your battery recharges. And therefore, that's the upside of having an electric vehicle in a hill area.